Everyone, today I'm going to be teaching you how to make custom textures in Black Ops 2 and Plutonium. So first, I'll go over how they work. So there's three things that make a texture: the coal, the specular, and the normal map. The normal map is for trying to do a 3D look. Most of the time you won't use this, and it's very complicated. So I'll just delete that, and then the next is the coal. This is the main texture. This is what you're gonna see. If I change this to red, it's gonna be red on the game. So whatever you put there, like on the handle, if you put something on the handle, it's gonna show up on the handle. And the specular is basically the same thing, except it has different properties. If you make the coal completely black and then change the color to on the specular, it will make it look shiny. And if you're not gonna do something that looks shiny, I'd say either leave the specular out or make it opaque. So also, these are the programs you're gonna need: Photoshop, Fast EV Converter, Paint.net, and then the last one would be Greyhound. Where is it? Right here. I'll leave all the links in the description. Oh yeah, and DDS Converter too. These are all helpful programs. Some of them are mandatory, some of them aren't. Like, you could substitute Photoshop and Paint.net for something else. Those are just the programs I use. So since it's faster, I'm gonna drag these two into Paint.net. So I'm only gonna work with a coal today. I'll show the specular later. Let's say I wanted it to be red. Boom, it's red. Hold on, let me turn it completely red. I could have just done this, but whatever. Alright, so now it's completely red, so you would save it. It was a PNG, but you change it to a DDS. The reason you do this is because only DDSs can change to UE files, which is what the game reads. So another way to do this is you would download this, do that, and then make a source folder and a target folder. Put the PNG into the source folder, convert it, and then it will be in the target folder as a DDS. Alright, so the next step is dragging whatever you did into the Fast EV Converter. Boom. Now you have it. Now I'll tell you how to get names of certain things in a minute. Let me just show you that it actually works. Alright, so we're in the game now. Another thing to know is that the thing I changed is the base camo, or a base texture, so it's not actual camo. I'll make another video on animated camos later. But you'd get a 5.7, right? Don't put any camos on it, because then it'll overwrite it. And then just start the game. And then just like that, it's completely red. So in a second, you might be wondering, well, how do I get these textures in the first place? And I'll show you right now. So this is where a Greyhound comes in. So what you would want to do is open it up, just like that, and go to settings. Download the version that I'm going to link, and don't update it. For some reason, the new update just completely messed up exporting for Bo2. It doesn't export any, like, hardly any textures anymore. And if you want to pause the video to copy these settings, you can. Honestly, the only thing that really matters is this: do you want it in PNG or DDS? I usually edit in Photoshop, so I have it to PNG. Sound settings doesn't matter because I'm not going to use that, and this probably doesn't matter either. Alright, so now you want to go to where you have plutonium, and you would go to zone, all, and then this is kind of where you have to experiment by yourself. I know where most things are. Most base textures will be in the base IPAC. So if I did this and I searched a weapon, there's all these weapons, C4 or launch pistol. Also some of the names are weird. If I wanted like the CIA suits, I search CDC, CDC, CIA. There you go. So it's kind of a guessing game at what you want, but for example, if I put CDC and then I did all of that. Oh wait, those are the normal maps. Shit. I go here, it automatically makes a folder for you, OB and X images. And then boom, just like that, those are the CDC textures. If I were gonna change this and do the same process, it'd show up. And that is how you do custom textures in Black Ops 2 Plutonium. I've been meaning to do this video for a while, but I hate I hate commentary style videos like this. That's why I've held off on it for so long. Also, OBS just is dog shit right now. I don't know why. And if I sound dead inside, I'm not. That's just how I sound when I do commentary.